What's up, chat? How's it going? We're playing teams again for some reason. I'm up against Tau. It's the final game of the teams. It's going to be Montka Tau with a billion piranhas, which is certainly an interesting build. I'm kind of interested to see how that goes. Piranhas are definitely scary, but I do kill them at least, which is exciting. Can't say the same for Riptide battlesuits, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. This round is rules locked to the pre-data slate era, so I do have full power Ed, but low power Bird. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This is probably the last game we get with powerful Ed over here, and then we'll have to put him to sleep, and he'll have to turn into baby Ed, where he doesn't have a good feel no pain, which is just very sad. But yeah. Anyway, let's hop in. All right, I am good. Are you familiar with this stuff I got over here? You know what's going on?
Part, yeah. It's Index Demons Demonic Incursion, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. Just the incursion stuff.
That's like uppy downy 6-inch deep strike. You have a reroll 4 up and one strat. I remember that one.
Yeah, it's reroll ones. Awkwardly, it's reroll ones on invulnerable saving throws only. So if I do it on the armored guys, sometimes they just don't get it if I roll an armor save.
Oh, interesting. Don't they all though? I thought they all have demon saves.
Well, everyone has a 4+ invuln, but some of them have better armor than their invuln.
Oh, interesting.
Post index update. The Bellicor and the Bloodthirsters all do. So they have a 3+ armor. So if they're like in covers for some reason, you know, or you're like AP sucks, then maybe they might get an armor save. But it doesn't really matter so much. Yeah. Cool. And you just have, it's just a War Shaper for your character, right? He's the only guy, and he's the CP discount guy.
Yeah, CP discount guy.
So you can do, I guess, bonus AP, which is not really gonna.
That's basically the only.
We'll throw a grenade, maybe.
And it's not gonna matter in the end. So.
Neat, cool. All right. Yeah, and then you force battle shock checks on me, so that's good. I love that.
Yeah.
With all your piranhas. Sweet. Okay. You can do -1 damage, which is not irrelevant. You can make my non-monsters and vehicles -2 to charge. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So your plague bears, basically.
My plague bears. No, not my plague bears. Why? Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
But reroll hits is good, so. Alrighty. Yeah, let's roll to attacky and defendy. I got a 1. Good start. We're nailing it.
4. Alrighty. Nothing infiltrates, right?
No infiltrate. No infiltrate. No scout.
Cool. Yeah. Go ahead and play first.
Okay. Deep strikeys. We're definitely gonna deep strike you. I think we deep strike both the Bloodthirsters. If we end up needing the Bloodthirsters on turn 1, I think something's gotten really weird.
I'm not gonna attach the War Shaper. I don't think.
Sure. He gives like sustained 1, right? Is his other thing. Yeah, we'll just do
that. I think so.
A very relevant ability.
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't even. He just makes you once per game. He can unbattle shock someone. He has no leadership ability. What the fuck? Okay. Some War Shaper you are. Weird. All right.
I think everything else is gonna be on the table. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna deep strike all this stuff. I will turn. Just so you know, I got the command points in the middle over here, just so that they go on one picture-in-picture, so you can put them all in there. And then the bubbles and stuff are over here.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. I'll turn it on me, and I'll put these plague bearers on my home objective in a move that shocks the world. What? Plague bearers on the home? That's crazy talk. You're blowing my mind. And then they're just gonna string out over here, I guess. Okay.
Alrighty. I'll just do the War Shaper right here.
Or shipper just in the back. Yeah, it tracks. I think I will. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna put Ed on the line. There's a quandary here. I don't think he can walk to the middle turn 1 on this map. I think he has to advance. So if we go here, could go 4 and 4. Okay, we had 2, I guess, to get to touch the center objective.
Sounds good.
Unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right. Here's Ed.
Let's see here. We'll do.
Hate this layout. Yeah, this one feels kind of like
Just pretty there.
Like honestly, kind of like a phone in, like if that makes sense. Like it feels like they didn't really think about it when they made it, which is like sort of it's like very frustrating. Because there's so many little like annoying like little lines of sight and stuff that exist where it's like why? Why did you make that? All right. I'll put Bellacore here, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Back to you. I'm just 6 inches here. Ooh. Especially against out, yeah. Especially against fast stuff, because they like cut like these lines and these lines really easily. It's not quite as annoying as the oblique along. Is that back me?
Yeah, back to you.
Turn measure movement on my Rodriguez. Stop it. I don't really want to have to do this, but I will do it. Feels bad, but it is what it is. I just go here. Is that how bad is that? Make it a 2-inch advance to get there. All right, yeah, I'll do that. Back to you. It's not quite as bad as the oblique on layout 1, where like it pushes back your central drop and your bottom left drop so far because fast enemies get like these tiny arcs like through the corners. I think Get Good said at one point that he like way preferred WTC layouts because they didn't have those little like annoying things, and I totally understand that. I generally think WTC is like inferior, but I do agree that like I think that the position of the templates is much more intelligent on WTC. They just don't pay as much attention to vertical terrain, which I think is a huge mistake.
1-inch bubble widget. I don't have a keypad, so.
Oh, there is one, though. We can just do that. Yeah. I'll just do it. I'll do it myself. Yeah, I was traveling for the holidays and I played on my laptop all week. I was just like, I think this is an inch.
My keyword
close enough.
Keyboard like broke recently, so it's like
that sucks.
I got to deal with this like old one that I had before I get a new one. It's on my Christmas wish list, so I'm banking that before I buy it for myself.
Yeah.
Still seats there.
Okay. Just big burb. So I'm gonna think you don't have Swift Strike Swiftly. Swift Strikely.
No.
But you did piranhas. So you could just be moving like 25 inches and then running into the middle. Which would make me sad. So I guess the big question mark. I think we just put him behind this wall. And I think we just call that fine. And we just assume that you're not gonna. Well, I guess the other alternative is that we go back here, and then we can go this way if we want to. Yeah, I think that's better in hindsight. Let's make sure we're not like weirdly positioned. There's no line here. There is a little bit of a line. Who made this model so big? What the heck? Okay. It's like that. That one's like that. Guess we'll be a little farther away in case you want to seeker me. Do like this, I guess. Yeah. All right, we'll do that. All right, I'm done. That's all you.
All right.
Oh, are you tacticals?
Yes.
Nice. Sweet.
Okay.
No safe place for reserves to come off the board edge. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. Like, honestly, rapid ingress is like probably too strong of a strat. It does suck that like melee strat reserves are just like kind of generically bad, but I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, honestly, if this Lord of Change position is like a mistake, I'm kind of curious. I'm also glad that these guys don't have grab inhibitors, which is very nice. There's a lot of like weird things that I think, like if I can get my opponent to burn his Seeker Missiles out on Ed, then I feel like we're in an okay spot here. Because his damage is not like dramatic. He also has Star Sights, which are basically just dead in the matchup. They're lethal, I guess, so it's actually not that bad. But I do think Tau is generally difficult for me because like hardcore long range shooting that doesn't interact with me is a little bit tough. But we'll see how we do. Really bad melee setups, yeah. Yeah, I don't really get it, honestly, because like the interesting part about GW setups is that they tend to be pretty good on they tend to be pretty good for guns either way. Like guns have angles to shoot, right? Like something that WTC doesn't usually do is that WTC oftentimes just doesn't give you a line, right? There's just none. So it's like if you have a gun, get fucked. You're about to be charged. Whereas GW does a good job of giving you staging zones, but forcing you to consider lines across the table, right? So like layout 8 is my favorite example because people are like, man, layout 8's so defensive, but you still see Tau players winning on it because they can like angle these arcs through the middle so well that your opponent has to like either give up staging or consider staging. And it's really interesting. It's like a cool tension. And then they drop like layout 4 where it's just like, I don't know, get fucked. Yeah, cool, man. This sucks. So I don't know. I think the problem is the real issue is that like I think that the community would almost behoove themselves to just play like 1 and 8, but no one wants to do that, and so you end up like running the gamut, and it kind of gets a little bit weird. Yeah, 8's really good. And I think 1's fine. 1's like pretty well balanced in my opinion, which is why it's the most common one. And they like stumbled into it. It feels like. Man, these battle suits are just right up in here. They're just vibing. I think these battle suits go. Stealth suits are just hanging out. If I just charge the stealth suit unit top 1, would we do that?
Just make sure I can fit that a certain way. I think I have to be like this to be able to fit. Do that.
Yeah. You might overlap there, but I don't know if it matters so much. You could probably angle it so you don't have to with the legit, but you're over by like a fucking millimeter right now. But I think
okay.
I think you're okay. Yeah, if you
Okay.
because you have more leeway on this side, so you can probably gizmo them into place. I think you're probably fine.
Okay. Just mess around with that maybe.
Size on play space. So if 1 and 8 are the only things you feel like you don't have to eat a turn of shooting before you get in. Yeah. Yeah. And I think like part of it's that I think some of them are designed for team play. Like I think like layout 4 is probably the worst one, and I think it's like explicit like. And honestly, they should have made this. They should have just made this clear when they released the packet, where they were like, you know, some of these are for guns to do well. You're like, okay, so maybe don't put them in singles of tournaments or whatever, and maybe we just play the other ones. So I don't know, chat. Who am I? But like 4, I think is the worst example. Hope in 11th there's something that differentiates between teams and singles. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I've talked about this before, and I think it's controversial, and it's like it's a hot take. It's not a very popular opinion, but I do think that 40K is made worse by it's like by spending a bunch of time like coddling to the team format. Like I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if 40K like works really well as a team format. I think I know that there are people who like it, but in my opinion, I think those people are in the minority. All right, we good. Sweet. Roll to go first.
Yeah. Let's do it.
The big roll. I got a 3. I got a regular number. Come at me, bro.
5. All right. Cool. Good luck to you, sir.
Indeed. Give me a handshake. Good luck. I'm just gonna put the please don't shoot me card on Bellicor. I don't have any scouts, so just like do your thing.
Cool.
I'm gonna put it on you.
Do these 9-inch bubbles.
Hoping I'll lose Rodriguez turn 1. Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, time to find out whether we lose Rodriguez top of the first turn. Games Workshop should focus on singles. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Like the core rules should at the very least. Or I mean, I don't think it would be the worst thing. Well, maybe it would. But like USO, right, could release a teams packet that just like apes WTC, but WTC won't use it, which means it won't do anything. They're gonna be like, no, we know better. All right, well, it's probably true, but also, can we standardize, please? So I don't know. But I think I'm like largely alone in my kind of like dislike of the team format.
All right.
I'm kind of unique. I'm all by myself that way.
Oops. Here. And here.
Downside is that my opponent got to see where Rodigus went before we dropped. So I don't get to see. I don't get to try to dodge the Seeker Missile Swarm on the weaker Guo. And I think I need Rodigus here. So the idea was that I think I need Rodigus on this spot so that I can 0 see the Pathfinders if they tank there.
Secondaries.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna quick start.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, man. Let's see here. Secondaries. Assassinate. Engage.
That's pretty good.
Cool. All right, let's do it. We will. I don't think they do command phase. We'll just do some advances. Let's see how far. I can save movement on this, right?
Yeah, you just have to like drag and highlight a unit and then click save, and it'll save the position for that model. And then when you highlight it and click restore, it goes back to where it was.
Yeah. I'll advance these Pathfinders here.
Mm-hmm. Look at them go. Wow.
Oh, no. These guys first.
Unfortunate that we went second in chat. Maybe it's fine. Probably not, but maybe.
All right, we'll do the same with the others. Oops, 1%. So used to being red. All right. Same thing.
We're very consistent today.
Why
Why is everybody on this Storm Surge bullshit, chat? Nobody wants to play the stupid Storm Surge. It's like when the discussion we had on stream was like, it's like a slight upgrade from a Riptide. It's like slower, has like I don't know what 40% better shooting. Like it can choose its profile into stuff, and it has like better anti-infantry guns, but that's like about it. And it costs literally twice as much. Like, is that on? Is that good? That doesn't seem that good. Like it's towering, I guess. That's okay.
we will.
A little weird. I don't know.
Let's see here. We'll advance these piranhas here.
Our prize T7, Chem.
From belly.
It's so 7. It's so high.
It's like right here. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
He's on like a very slight angle because he's touching his terrain, so it's gonna get tough to see. But that's largely the line.
Okay. So it's 20 inches right here.
Going for Bellicor. All right. Fair enough, I guess.
Let's get 12 inch to Roddy as well. Thanks, dude. Sorry for making you do this. do something like. Just go here. Actually, we'll go like so.
Oh, I think we left some guys behind over here.
Did we? Oh, we did.
Yeah, there's 2 Pathfinders just like vibing in the middle, just hanging out, just having a little conflab.
They're just like, you guys got this.
Yeah.
All right, it's 20. We'll go here.
I'm about to make so many invuln saves, chat. You have no idea. Happy affiliate anniversary. Is it my affiliate anniversary? Let's go. What are we on? Like 5 years? Oh, behind me, chat. Look at this guy.
Cool.
That's the first laptop I live streamed on. Way back in the day.
I'll turn around.
Way back in the day when my TTS was slow and choppy because it was a terrible old laptop. Here. During quarantine, I was trying to get some files off it, but I have failed. I think I might need to. This is like Sue. I was doing Breachstorm work, and hence the shirt. Let's go. And because I had a laptop die at one point, and I think I had some old art files that were just on that laptop. And at one point, we lost control of our online, like our Google Drives and stuff, because the registration lapsed because we stopped operations for a while. During COVID, and
it's 19.
I think the only other backup was on that laptop, and now it's dead. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to try to like finagle them from the original artist. It's like a whole thing. Not on my calendar. I know, chat. What's wrong with me? I'm such a silly goose.
And we will send up these prawns as well.
We're doing lore now. I'm a writer now, chits. I think I posted this in the thing in the Discord, but I put the first short story up on like last month, and the second one is going up shortly.
Toe touch here.
That's mostly where that's where like a lot of my time's been going.
So we'll advance this further back, Riptide. Save this Riptide's position. I'll spend 1 to auto 6 this guy so you can touch that objective. CP counter's in the middle, you said?
Yeah, it's just it's right there. Cool. Yep, you got it. It's the thing that says command points on it.
Cool. Okay. We'll advance this further back, Riptide.
Cats led by Inky. Some people do ask me, like, "Oh, did you put your cats in the game?" I'm like, not really. My cats are mild mannered. They are they're much different than the characters in that lore. 10th is Mario. That's good.
Here.
That's good. I like that a lot.
We'll advance the Hammerhead. I'll just go right here.
Yeah, we do play Breachstorm on Thursdays in the Breachstorm server. If anybody's looking, I should stream them.
Cool.
Okay. The downside is that the mod we have right now is like very bare bones, so it doesn't look very good.
Let's do Bell Shocks.
We could stream
on Mr.
On who? Sorry, you can try it out.
Bellicor from the Piranha.
Okay. Bellicor. Is that -1?
No.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay. And then we'll do it for Mr. Guo.
On Ed, he's fine.
Okay.
They heal. Woo!
Yeah. Okay. So declaring my spotters. Let's see here. Get my tokens out. All right. We'll do the Pathfinders here. And the Pathfinders here.
Neat.
No other spotters. Cool. We'll do. All right. We'll send the Pathfinders this way. Over here. And the piranhas will shoot at Mr. Belcor.
Okay.
The fusion that is. But they'll put the fusions there as well.
Yep. And Seekers, I assume.
Yeah, and Seekers.
Sweet.
All right.
-1 to hit.
Cool. So these will be 4s.
Nice.
Just 1 lethal.
Okay. 4. Grave for Shadow. He okay.
Cool. And then the fusions. Both miss. And then the pulse carbines.
Pew, 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 pew.
Where's 1 lethal. The lethal hits one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Twin linked? Yeah. Just 1?
All right.
Yep. He's okay.
Cool. Alrighty. We'll do the same thing with these piranhas, but fusion's going to go on the unclean one.
Cool. So 2 fusions here. Yeah, because they get not
2 fusions here. Yeah.
Cool.
And then, yeah.
You got it.
Here. Seek is there. Yep.
And 1 fusion has melt on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Seekers first.
Mhm.
Force. We'll have this Pathfinder's guide here.
Okay. Yeah. That tracks.
Cool.
Nice.
Nothing there. Yeah. And then the fusions, we'll do this separately. The one in Melta. Any minuses here?
Nope. He's just a big guy. Nice.
Hits Melta.
Should be a 5 to wound. Nice. Do I take it? I don't.
Okay. And then the non-Melta.
Lethal? He's good. Just make all my 4-ups.
Yeah.
40k is the easiest game in the world.
Okay, so we'll do the Pathfinders. We'll shoot all of them to Bellicor, starting with this one here. We'll overcharge the ions.
Okay.
Overcharge hazardous attacks. 1 will die.
Now, do they get lethal? They don't, right? Because
They
they're
don't
not
get lethal.
Guided. Yeah, they just
get
get
+1.
Yeah, they get an equivalent mechanic to guided.
Yeah. All right. So 1 will die, but here's their shots. This will be 5s because it's -1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then 5s. 1. Your demon save, 2 damage.
Mm-hmm. Take it. 2 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then the pulse carbines. 6, 12. 4s, +1, -1. And 6s. Nothing there. And then the burst cannon. 5s. 6s. Nothing. And the semi-automatic grenade launcher. Yeah. On a 4. Strength 6. 1 shot. Okay. No. We'll do these Pathfinders here in the belly. Same thing. Hazardous. 1 will die. 4s.
Nice.
And 5s. 3. Demon saves at 2 damage apiece. And here's the guy that'll die.
Goes through.
Alrighty, and then we'll do the pulse carbines.
Oh, they hit on 5s, right?
Was that
The ion rifles?
Oh, they do. Shit. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want? I'll just take one of the wounds back unless you want to reroll them. It's up to you.
Yeah, go ahead and take one of them.
All right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, the pulse carbines in, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, because of stealth, right? Because he cancels the -1.
Yeah, it cancels the -1. Okay. Boom, and then 6s. Just one.
Yeah, my 3 up. He's good.
Cool, and the burst cannon on 5s and 6s. Nothing there. And then the grenade launcher on 4s. Nothing there.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Guskeel is out of the 18, so cool. That'll be it.
All right.
I believe that's big engage, and
sure looks like it. Yep.
Cool. All right. We will. Now we'll ditch assassinate.
Cool.
SCP. Boom.
All right. I'm gonna do some pre-measuring before I decide pickups. I'll save this guy. I don't believe there's any universe where I fit the big bases in like this corner. No, they're too fat. I don't even think the little bases can fit there. Okay. Well, that's fine. You just have everything kind of filled out. The only interesting question is if like I wanted to go, I don't think I fit here though, so I would need to put like Bellicor here if I wanted to fight those guys, and he doesn't even kill a Stealthy team by himself. So that doesn't seem that great. So I think we just vibe. We just hang out, and then we charge piranhas, and then that's all that happens, I guess. Yeah, all right. Cool. So I'm gonna give you your markers back.
Okay.
There you go. I'll put the clock on me, and then I won't pick up, and then I'll draw my cards. 1, 2, and use scored engage. Display, no prisoners. It is the first battle round, so I will redraw display. Sabotage. I think sabotage is going to become a command point. No prisoners is pretty good draw this turn because you did just run everyone into my face. Alrighty. So let's do things and stuff. So this guy's gonna go. He's gonna move over here. Gonna go. I think we're gonna take it on an angle. We'll go 7, 8 to go around the wall, and then 4 forward, like this. I'll just have to rotate, so I'm not inside the building. I think I just have to go like this. Put my wings around it.
Sure.
Oh, this ob 6 for now. Yours is ob 2nd, I guess, as well.
Mm-hmm.
I need your gun, Bellicor. It feels bad, but I think it's what's got to happen. All right. These guys will move. Actually, I think we go this way. Do you have any up down? Nothing does it naturally, right? And you only it's Callion that has it as the strat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll go there. Ed. Is that what we do? Let me think about that. I'm gonna string these guys here in case our turn goes better than we expected, and I just want to keep more OC on the objective. I'll keep the command module on the objective in case it makes a difference. To be like this. Okay. Cool. So you could deep strike next turn. Back here if you wanted. I guess I should screen the corner. So we'll do something like this, and then we'll decide if we need these guys to do anything in a sec. All right. Ed is just going to go an inch away from you. Bellacore is going to go here. Rodigus is going to go here outside of 1 inch. And we're just going to see what we can have happen. All right. Shooting. Or let's do toughness debuffs. I'll do the great unclean one into, it does matter. I'll just do it in the guys in front of me, I guess. So I wound them on 2s.
Sure.
And then I'll flamethrower them.
Okay.
I'll flamethrower them with Rodigus first, actually.
Sure.
1, 2. 2 different colored dice. I'm a maverick like that. 6 shots. On 2s. Devastating. These are AP2 ignore cover.
Okay. Damage.
Just 1.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot you a bunch of times, but it's all going to be 1 damage this turn, except from that Lord.
Sounds good.
The Lord of Change will be D3, but he'll roll 1 damage.
I see.
We'll get there the long way.
Okay. So 5 saves, AP2 puts me at 4s. Or 6s, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 6s. Okay, so we'll kill the squad leader.
Unit leader, yeah. And then 1 more guy from the dev.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. We'll do the Guo. Is 7 on 2s. Nice. That did something. 7 AP2 ignore cover.
7 AP2. 6s.
Kills 6. There's 1 guy.
Let's see. 1.
Laura changes D3 for this game because we're on old data slate chat. Damage, D3 damage, not damage 3. To be clear. All right. So that's those 2. I'm just gonna save where he's at and see if I want to keep shooting this guy with my other guns, and because you see what my charge would be if I wanted to get to the Prana. If I go to both, it would be a 5. It looks like. Okay. Which I'm kind of into. So I think I'll just take that. Aw, kitty. Bellacore will shoot these guys, I guess, and overcharge.
Sure.
2s. Neat. 2s. I think these all just go through. They're just AP3, ignore cover, or devastating. So just do 9 wounds.
9 wounds, starting with this guy. And then 6 more. 1. 5. And 6.
Cool. All right. And then a hazardous roll for myself. He's okay. Lord of Change will shoot. I'll draft the Lord of Change for +1 AP. This is much easier if I just accidentally kill these guys with a gun. So I'll put the rod here, bolt here. So into the Pathfinders. Don't roll a bunch of ones, please. Yeah, 5 AP2.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And then bolt into the piranhas on the objective. 4 up save. So we have to choose a recover here. So 6. I think they just go through because it's AP3. AP3 ignore cover.
Okay.
And then I'll just order roll damage. So, geez, that sucks. That's 6. So we kill 1 and then 1 takes 3. That was unfortunate. In different order, we almost kill both. All right. That is my shooting. Do I hazardous roll? I do. That's awkward. Okay. And then we are charging. So grid unclean 1 into these 2. I think we said it was a 5. We rolled a 7. So we'll just go all the way in. Can just be here. I'm not going to get to the objective because I don't go far enough. So I think I'll just be right here. And call that good. And then I will charge Rodigus into these guys. 4 should do. Not very well, but we do it. I don't think I can base you. I didn't go far enough, so I'll just go like here.
Okay.
And then I'll try the Lord to change into them. See what we get. The answer is probably not, but maybe. We get 2, 3, and 5. Looks like it.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, neat. Sweet. All right. Rodigus will give his buff to the piranhas over here. And then let's see. There isn't actually a benefit to me taking this objective, right? Because you already have these. Oh no, you just have 3. Yeah, so this bot docks you 2 points. So there is a benefit. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do the Lord of Change because we can just touch you and go to the objective like this. And then just like bonk you with my terrible stick. Boop. Boop. 1, AP1. Take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 damage. And then I assume you don't want to interrupt with any of your piranhas.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll just hit you with the Rodigus. Big swings, 2s. Okay, those are lethal. I'm just gonna re-roll that. Is it grabbed a million dice? So this should just kill the unit. They're AP3 for 4. Okay. I don't even know I rolled, to be honest.
Cool. Explosions for
yep.
This one matters. No, and the second one.
Sweet. Guo.
Rodigus?
That was Rodigus, yeah.
Okay. I'll spend 1 for reroll hits here.
Sweet. Love it. Grid and clean 1. We'll put everything into the piranhas. Here is my big sword. Bonk. Bonk. Just 3 AP2 into them. I should have drafted, maybe. It's okay.
3 AP2. 6s.
I'll go through. I'll slow roll. First one, 6 damage. Second one will kill the 1 piranha. Next one, 6 damage also. Here's the knife. 1 lethal. 2 more AP2 on that guy.
Okay.
All right. Well, fair enough, I guess. Nothing I can do about that. That cuts me a point, actually. It's annoying. All right, well, fair enough. Hit me back, I guess. With your mighty melee attacks.
Yep. Let's see here. We'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fucking 2 attacks on 5s.
Nice. Less nice.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing.
All right.
Cool.
So I'll ditch Sabo for a commander point. No prisoners. I got two kills, right? I got one, 2, and then there's one model
kills.
alive in each. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You dastardly piranha, you. All right, pass it over to you.
Sounds good.
You should get 13, I think, right? 2 5s and a 3.
Yeah. Cool. Got it. Thanks. All right. Secondaries.
Mm-hmm.
Defend.
Nice.
And storm hostile. Okay.
Well, fair enough. I gave you a storm right there. It's just for you.
All right.
Any battle shucks here, I guess.
The Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
Any minuses or anything?
Yeah, -1 because you're in shadow right now.
Okay. So 8.
He's dead.
No. Okay. All right. The prawn is not less than half.
Correct.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Storm hostile defend. All right. Here, ghost kill. Probably need to advance him, or I can just try to kill you off. 15 wounds. Maybe that's something to consider. And then that's one less Lord of Change out of the way. Okay.
Oh, that Prana Living is actually really annoying.
The Lone Up Oreo.
It was like a little dicey. I kill it
So
with
the only
just
ones
the Grin and
in
Flame one.
are Rodriguez and the Guo, right?
Yeah, Lord of Change is not in right now.
Yeah. Okay. You have Deep Strikes coming in next turn. Something to consider. So I can screen out. Okay. So
that definitely. So the points are going to be tough, but we did kill like a quarter of my opponent's army without losing anything. So I don't know.
Point.
That seems not too bad. The Lord of Change is about to get fucked, though. He's so dead. It is unfortunate. I think I had to do that because I think I have to stem the bleeding at all costs, basically. But now that my opponent's screens are basically down, outside of like the one Piranha, then
Go there and guarantee.
And I think I overwatch the fuck out of that Piranha almost anywhere it goes right now. I just want to get rid of it for its screening.
I need to kill him. Okay. Could try to battle shock him too. Bishop 6. All right.
Do it. I'll heal.
Any auto advances? No, I don't think so. 4 OC on this point. Okay.
On the back one, yeah. Currently 4.
Okay.
Meow.
Okay, sure. Hold on. He's actually, I forgot to feed him. One second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's why he's bitching at me.
We'll pause. We'll pause for kitty cat. I know the feeling. Over there in Chatland. Y'all having a good Sunday? A nice old Sunday fun day action going on? I'm having a wonderful time.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's do this. We will. this Ghost Keel so that he's within 12 of the Lord Change. Here.
You want a 12-inch thing? There you go.
Oh, thanks. Put him. So, I'll just move the tide here.
It's honestly something to be said for. I'm not going to do it, I don't think, but there's definitely a case to be made for dropping Bellicor into rerolls this turn, but I'm not going to do it.
Check the belly line. Mr. Bellicor.
Somebody at chat or at Discord just
Okay.
posted this table. I'm gonna put this on the viewer here. I love it. I love it so much. Look at this chat. He's amazing. I love him.
It's an option.
That's so good.
What is the Skyray doing?
The classic. You know you were a future 40k like player if you had the little train mats and you used to like put little cars on them, like set them up like going down in traffic circles and shit. That's the
way
future
to remove, like, modify these objectives so I can see the plate.
Yeah. So we can do this.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just that there's a objective raise and lower button right here, so you can put them above or below terrain or whatever.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
The Lord of Change is more goat than burp now. Yeah, we're we gotta play that ridiculous. But were you in chat last night, Blark Zombie, when we made that insane, absolutely unhinged change host list? That I hope is good. I want it to be good so bad. It's literally like one Zangor unit and everything else is a monster. So in. I'm so in. Turns out Mutilith Vortex Beasts can teach Lords of Change how to cast spells. How does that work? I don't know. But it doesn't require a Psyker to grant the army ability for some reason.
Move this from here.
I'm gonna Overwatch that, I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
Whoosh. Down to 2. D6 plus 3. 7. Roll a 5, please. 3. AP2, ignore cover.
Okay.
Good night.
Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Cool. I'll spend one for reroll into that guy.
Sure.
Okay.
That's wild. It's any phase, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, that's like half the reason you play Moncon, to be fair. Michael Mann is running 40 Zangors. Oh, wait, that's sick. I didn't think about Zangor spam. That makes total sense. Oh, I like that a lot, chat. Too bad they don't. It's the Zangor detachment where you get the stealth aura, right? Oh, but there's a -1 hit strat in that detachment, right? Oh, shit. Oh, that's really good. I like that. That's probably a real list, actually.
Let's do that. There. Skyray and Hammerhead.
I'm about to put a Scarbrand directly in front of this army. I'm so excited.
On Mr. Burb.
Scarby. Actually, it might be a Bloodthirster.
I'll advance Hammerhead.
Oh yeah, Demon Prince does give stealth. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you could do that too. He also eats the Zangor shamans when they die, so you get +1 to cast. That's kind of cool.
It's Prana here.
Ooh, that's a list, chat. You do have to be wholly within 6 of the Scintillating Legion unit, though, right, to get the invuln?
4. 2 to pivot, so 16 inches total.
Oh no, it is within. One of the things is wholly within. I think it's the reactive move, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, the reactive move is you get a flat 6 reactive move if you're wholly within 6 inches of a Thousand Suns unit. When is that ever going to be the case? Literally never once in your life.
Okay. This Sky Ray. It's
3-man screamers, I guess. Yeah.
There.
Well, no. It's like a it's like a 3-man screamer, but then you have to like what is the Thousand Sun unit you're next to? Where you're like, I'm wholly within 6 of the Thousand Sun unit, so I'm like 4.5 away from them, and the reactive move saves me, but doesn't just kill the Thousand Suns unit. Like, I guess they're behind a wall, and you're in front of the wall, and then you go behind the wall. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the use case.
Against the War Shaper. No, we'll advance the crew. Okay. And Dietrich's. We'll do the Crisis team down here.
The Strikey Boys. Yeah, that's where I wanted to put a Bloodthirster. How dare he? I think I can put a Bloodthirster screened by Be'lakor and then advance and charge it and Doom drop both.
Oh. One still suit actually.
Both guys mid.
Okay. Okay.
Sweet. Let's think about Ingress. If that's all your movement. I'll put a meat.
That is all my movement.
So these guys are just on Ed right now. And then these guys are gonna shoot a bunch of lethal hits at me, like doofuses. I don't love it. All right. So if I go, let's see. If I just go here, maybe I spin around, so I'm harder to see. Go outside range of that guy and outside 18 here. So I don't think anyone can shoot me besides these guys, but if they want to shoot a Bloodthirster, that's probably fine. I think that is the plan. Yes, that's what I will do.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty. All right. Let's go into selecting my observers. Still suits here. Still suits here. Okay. We'll do these guys here.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Lord of Change. It's time for you to go to sleep.
Hopefully. We'll start with the Prana.
Do you have to harass me?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it with the Prana here. Okay.
He loves it. He heals 1. What a guy.
Cool. All right, we'll start with the fusion. This will be no minuses, right?
No, he's just a guy.
Cool.
So I'm
3s and 1s.
Yep.
Yep.
Good thing you have your rolls. Nice. He's on a 5.
3 1s.
Wow.
Yep. Seekers.
Sick.
Evils.
That was easy. One goes through.
Okay. 5 damage.
Down to 11.
Pulse carbines. Ones.
Look at those reroll ones into
I
ones.
know.
Amazing. T10, so it should be 6s, I think.
Cool.
Twin length.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing there.
We got all the ones out of the system, hopefully.
Hopefully. We'll do the Ghost Keel into lower change. He'll overcharge. Hazardous. It's fine. 3's rolling ones. Evil hits. Nope. Let's do them.
That's 3 so far. From the lethal. Yep. And then 5s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3.
He's good. What a Chad.
Cool. And then the fusion misses.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do the. We'll do the Riptide into him. Overcharging and popping Daemons.
Which one? This one?
The middle.
Okay. Cool.
Hazardous check.
Nice. Decidedly unhazardous.
Okay. T10.
So it should be 4s, right?
Yeah.
2.
So 2 saves. One
goes through. I'm down to 7.
Missipods. These are on 4s. 1s.
Nice. Good.
Cool. And then the smart missiles. 1s. And then lethal hit.
Yep.
2. 2. AP nothings.
1, 2. Take both. Down to 5.
Okay.
Did you shoot the fusion from this guy?
I did.
Oh, okay.
No.
I just didn't remember.
Okay. Let's go with the Hammerhead. You know, that guy. We'll overcharge. We won't dump his Seekers yet, though. You know what? Yeah, no Seekers.
Okay.
Hazardous. Fine. Number of shots. Okay, 9. All right, 3's rolling 1s. 2 lethals. And then 5's rolling 1s.
Neat.
Alrighty, sir. 6 total.
6. At the bird.
At the bird.
3 through. What's the damage?
9. 3 per.
3. Yeah. So I get some. Do I explode? No. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Alrighty.
It's your token.
Yeah, we'll have the stealth team guide here.
Sweet.
Actually, we'll go into Belcor here. If we go to Belcor, no, I can't even. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, these guys are only 18 of this guy.
Yeah. So we'll do this. Okay. We'll start with this Riptide in here.
Sweet.
Overcharging. We'll pop Dev as well.
Cool.
Hazardous.
Loves it.
Cool. 3's rolling 1s.
Roll everything because you put the strat on me. Not that it matters here, but
it didn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And
5s.
And these are 5s. Yep.
Cool.
Missile pods. 4's rolling all. And 1
goes through for 2 damage, right?
Yep.
2 on force. I'm good.
Smart missiles, redoing everything. And then wait. Okay. 2 AP nothings.
One goes through into the box, please. I take one. Boop.
Okay. Cool. We'll do the star size.
Yep.
Next. Cool. Burst cannons. 3s. We're on all. That's 6s.
So is that 7?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Good roll. I'll take 1. All right.
Cool.
Don't waste all these good saves on the burst cannons, Ed. I need you to save the big shots later.
I keep forgetting they pop down here for the lethals. Okay. 3 lethals, and then rerolling all. Okay. And then 6s, rerolling once. 3.
1, 2, 3. Take 1. Ow.
Cool. Okay.
I think we have this guy.
Yeah, we'll go him. Overcharging, not popping dev.
Mm-hmm.
Hazardous. 3s.
Sick.
And then 5s. Rolling once. 3 total.
3. And he didn't overcharge, you said?
He overcharged but did not pop dev.
Yeah, that's Nova reactor or whatever. So I take 8. 2 go through, so I take 8. I'll take 3.
Cool. Missile pods.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lethal. Okay. Just 1.
Just 1.
2 damage.
Goes through. Take 2. Down to 12.
Smart missiles. Just hit. And 6s. Twin light.
Ooh.
1.
Take it. Down to 11.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
See or shoot anything that can. Yep. So defend on progress and storm hostile completed.
Sounds good. I'm not going to pick up anywhere. Yep. So you get 4 for that. I will draw, put the clock on me. No 2. Area denial, call. Can't call. Goodbye, call. Area denial is something. Tempting is also something. We can get the 3. We could get the 5 if we get super lucky. But we'll see. Okay. This is your token. Here you go. That's for you.
Thank you.
And then I don't have any battle shocks to take because I am just barely above half. These are going to live on my bases for a little while. And we are going. So let's clear all these. Is that being weird? I don't understand how
Turn
these
it
things
on.
work, honestly.
Because
Because like sometimes they eat things and then sometimes they don't. We could just also like delete things the old-fashioned way, I guess. All right, get rid of the bubbles because we don't need those. Let's see where this Bloodthirster wants to go. I think we're probably gonna end up having to advance and charge him. I'm gonna save where he's at and then see where he can land. So we could go here. Maybe I just walk into the middle. So if I go 5 and 7 and give myself a 6 and drop Scarbrand off at the pool, we could go like this. Oh, it's tempting, by the way.
this one.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay. So that might be the game plan. The other alternative is that we advance him here and then try to charge with 2, but I think I get in my own way there. It gives me a much better chance to get tempting, though. If we save Bellicor, where could he be? If I go 8 and 4, could hit like a 5 or a 6 into the ghosty boy. We're probably gonna do that anyway. We need to deal with these guys. You don't have fallback and shoot, right? The star sites
They
do,
init.
yeah, but none of the and the reptiles do by themselves. Yeah, I
And
remember.
Ghostkill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the little guys that get hamstrung, but it doesn't matter that much. All right. So I think Ed might just go fight these guys because he has nothing better to do with his life. We do some stuff over here. And then is this the game plan? This feels like the game plan. Need 3 through there. Which is a little tough. That's a tough ask. Yeah, I think that's probably the game plan. And then Roddy, I guess, just like wanders his way over this way. And we decide what he needs to do later. Ed goes over here. There's no universe where he gets to shoot something worthwhile. Yeah, no. So he's just gonna go over here. It is a little relevant if I toughness debuff this Riptide. So I guess I'll do that. And then and I got 3 points for primary, by the way. 1, 2, 3. And then the Plague Bears will advance 6 inches because they're not doing anything. I think we're just going to fortify the back line because in case this all goes wrong. I rolled an 11-inch advance, so they'll go back here. All right. Reserves is there, and we're off. And then toughness debuff will go on this guy so that the Bloodthirster wins him on 5s. Yep. And I think that's what we do. Okay. Charges or shooting. Easy stuff first. The Guo will just shoot these guys because he has no other targets. 4 shots. He's very excited right now. 3 AP2 onto the Starsight team.
Okay, 6s or 5.
Should be 5s, yeah, just 1 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Let's shoot Bellicor into the stealth suits. All overcharge. On 3s now because you're stealth. 3s. Ooh, that was relevant. On 3s. 2 dev, 3 AP2 ignore cover. Or sorry, AP3 ignore cover.
Okay.
So it should be 6s, I think.
Put me in 6s.
Yeah. So 4 damage total.
Cool. Kill Briskin.
All right. Scarb will flamer them. Sick. What a Chad. 2s. 8 AP1 ignore cover.
Force.
Oh, I need a hazardous. He just kills them? Oh no, not quite. Almost. I owe you a hazardous for Bellicor. He's fine.
Okay.
And then the Bloodthirster will shoot this Riptide, and the Vayne attempt to do anything. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't. All right, he tried though. It was a valiant effort. Okay. Piranhagus will shoot this Piranha. Maybe I'll accidentally kill it. It is 3s. Dev 5 AP 2 ignore cover. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy.
Yeah. Well,
good job, Roddy. All right. Charges, I guess. All right. The hard ones. Scarbrand into the Riptide on a 6 because we have to deploy 6 inches away from you. On a 6, please. He has done it. Just go here, I guess. Sure. Bloodthirster will declare both here.
Okay.
I hope we don't roll like a Snake Eyes. That's almost a Snake Eyes. Get rid of my bubble. Not too many bubbles here. So I go 4. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit what I was worried about. Could go here. I'll see where I'm at. Just see what I can do. I have to base someone. If I go here, I can still engage and leave Bellicor a spot. What does that make Bellicor's charge? Like 7 probably. I guess maybe it'd be like 7 to get like here, which doesn't feel good. But I think I would rather take a 7 with a reroll than reroll a successful charge. So I'll take that. Rodriguez is easier, so I'll roll Rodriguez's charge. Yeah, I'll roll Roddy's charge here on a 6. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit of a mistake, actually. Because I'm close to this guy. Oh well, it is what it is. And then Bellicor into the Ghost Kill. 1, 2. All right, I'll reroll that because we made all the other charges. New dice because we're superstitious. Okay, Snake Eyes is not going to do. All right, well, oh, and then the Great Unclean one, I guess, on the unfailable, I think. Hello. I'm a big man. All right, let's do melee attacks. Rodriguez will buff himself into the Ghost Keel. Can he kill it? No. Yeah, I kind of needed Bellicor in there. That's okay. Can he kill it? No, he can't. I guess maybe we just swing this Bloodthirster into this Riptide and we just like see what happens. Or we just, yeah, I think that's what we do. Here's a Bloodthirster into a Riptide.
Okay.
This many attacks. 2s into 3s, I guess. Because I'm strength 18, yeah. T10, right?
This is the
these guys? Yeah. Oh, T9. I went on 2s. Let's go.
Strike profile?
Yeah, big strike.
Strike.
He has a +2 strength enhancement. Bonk. Neat. Bonk. Okay. 9 saves on your invuln. It is random damage, just FYI, for the fast roll. Can we go through?
Yep.
I will slow roll. Here's the first one. 8 damage. That's a good start. Here's the second one. 6 damage. Okay, I think you just die.
That's enough.
All right.
Explosion.
Oh! Oh no.
right.
Well, I think we both feel bad about that one. I think it's
Yeah.
Ghost Keel, Hammerhead, and my 2 guys here.
Yeah. So we'll start with the Hammerhead.
Yep.
We'll deal damage himself first. First one does 5.
Okay. I'll take it.
Ghost Keel.
Oh, I didn't need this then. That was a mistake, actually. I thought you were T10 for some reason. 2 on the Ghost Keel.
We'll do your Rodigus.
Yep.
1.
Do I take
Bloodthirster.
I do. 2. Okay. The classic explosion where it just only damages your guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I will touch. There's no reason not to touch this Ghost Keel, so I'll do it. I didn't even get Bellicor on the objective. Mistakes.
I'll spend 1 for reroll hits.
Yeah, you got it.
Bloodthirster.
So that's on Rodigus. That's on Bloodthirster. We'll just get to the point where we don't need the tokens because my whole army will have it, which would be great.
Yeah.
All right. So now the interesting question is if whether Rodigus one shots a Ghost Keel. I will draft Rodigus to give myself the best chance here and strike you. I do have the bonus damage on you. So here's my strike on 2s. Those miss. That's lethal. And then 3s. Okay, that wasn't that good. I don't think I'm gonna do it. So 3 AP 4.
Damage is
3 plus 1.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll just point 2 here,
yeah.
and then AP 4.
So here's the big one. So he takes 4 from that, and then roll the saves for the 1 damage ones.
Sorry, what?
So he gives himself plus 1 damage. So you blank it to 0, and then he deals you 1. But you can save it because it's still an attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you have 2 6-up saves against 1 damage attacks, basically.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you take 6 damage total. All right. Well, we got close. And then Scarbrand into the Riptide. He has 9 on 2s. On 3s. Ooh, 8 on the Riptide.
Go through.
18 damage.
Yeah, explosion.
There was also 2 more in there, but it doesn't matter. Cool. All right. You could consolidate if I can get you, so I won't. And then Great Unclean over here. You are toughness 6. Oh, D5. All right. So actually, his debuff literally didn't matter on anyone. It would have been good here, actually. That's where I should have put it. All right. Here is my... I'll just do big swings. 2s. Flail. Lethal. 2s. 4 AP 2 into the Star Scythes.
5s.
2 go through. So on the wounded guy, kills him. And then on the next guy, 3 damage. And then knife. Lethal. 3s. Just 1 AP 2 on that guy. He's good.
It's good.
Fair enough. All right. Hit me back.
Yeah, we'll do the Ghost Keel on the Thirster.
Yep.
1 hit. No wound.
Okay.
And Crisis Team. Clean go. There. Nothing.
Sweet. End of phase. The Bloodthirster tries to kill the Ghost Keel. 6 mortal wounds. No. Okay. Unnecessary Bloodthirster. That's just salt. All right. That is my whole turn, so I will tempt. I will area deny for big. So tempt for 5, AD for 5. And we are back to you.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Secondary.
That was maybe the best possible turn we could have hoped for. The only better way would have been if Bellicor had killed that guy, if had made the charge and Rodriguez got to go back to the objective. That's the one way we could have been better. But we literally did everything else we wanted. I don't know, chat. I think it's so funny because every time I play against Jail with Greater Demons, it's so good for me. I don't I don't understand why people played Jail into an army that just does 1,000,000 damage in melee. I don't get it, chat. It's I don't know. Poly Principal, thank you. Affiliate Jubilee.
Battle Shocks, I think, somewhere. Surely.
I don't think so, right? Oh, this guy.
Yeah. 3 CP. I could use the guy. I'll autopass him so I can guide with him.
Otherwise, he dies. Potentially.
Cool. So, okay. I'll continue moving these crew.
Cool. Yeah, just watch out for... I guess it's important that we know where the ruin is here. Because watch out for Scarbrand's Flamer. It's really strong. If you move that guy, I might try to kill him to get rid of the guide.
Sure.
And I got you for 3 on primary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's so funny. Like I played this matchup into like Tyrannid, like Gargoyle Jail. I played it into Wolf Jail. I played it like every style of jail. And they run in front of you. They do minimal damage, and then you kill literally every single jail model. And then they're like, all right. Like they don't engage you for more than a turn. I don't know. It's weird. I thought my opponent was just gonna play. If he had put only the Pathfinders in and then just played the 18 with the piranhas, and shot at Ed and Rodriguez, I think he's in a much better spot. But because he gave me all the piranhas, he just loses all his front line. It's Dutch. That's cool. Poly Principal, are you Dutch?
It's not.
Okay. I don't think I can see you where I'm at right now.
Okay.
But if you move out at all, I can.
Yeah.
But you can see like this guy probably without needing to go into Scarbrand's line of sight because you can just do it from like there.
Yeah.
And probably Rodriguez also. Yeah, I think so. And also obviously this guy.
Okay. I've got 2 CP.
We got pretty lucky that turn though, because we didn't get scammed by like weird
this hammerhead is going to
weird like invuln spikes on the riptides and stuff. There were definitely a couple activations there where I could have gotten diced one way or another, and just everything went my way. I didn't expect to get both riptides 100 for sure. Both riptides and the ghost keel was kind of crazy. I did not expect that at all. But I think that basically clinches it. I guess like there's, you know, who knows, invuln saves can always happen, but I feel like it's a pretty reasonable thing here.
We'll go here. Subjective.
Yeah, I mean there used to be 2 riptides, and then bloodthirsters happened, and the riptides went away.
Skyray. Let's see. You are still within 6 of him.
Poor riptides.
Spend 1 to auto advance.
Poly Principal, I love Holland.
Actually, I don't think I need to.
I went there a couple of years ago, and I had a great time.
Would help. Yeah. I'll spend one auto advancing.
The Dutch countryside is
Okay,
really
so
pretty. We took some bus
14.
rides through the. We spent a lot of time in Amsterdam, and then we did like a. It was at WTC a while ago, and it was at like a campground, which was really cool, in the like in the lowlands. Really nice. Dutch knew how to fuck. Thanks, Nurgle Man. You know from experience. Nurgle Man over here just wilding for the Danes, for the Dutch, sorry. Not the Danes. That's a different place.
Okay. Skyray will just go here into this building. We'll move the Skyray up here. What's that objective?
I did enjoy it. I had a great time. I actually had a really bad time when I first got there because I was really jet lagged, and my passport fell out of my pocket at the what's the word, at the airport. And I was like, what the fuck? And so that took it basically ate a whole day of my life while I was there.
Okay.
But it was largely because I was jet lagged that I was having that
and
sort of
then
problem.
Skyray.
I should have
Yep,
obsec
so
objective check.
that'll be it for movement.
Sounds good.
Shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Declare the stealth suits as my observers, obviously. Oop, that just disappeared into the.
Oh yeah, it's just behind this thing. There you go.
Cool. Okay.
The craters of a very slight 3D texture.
Gotcha.
That doesn't have a collider.
And these guys will go here.
Cool.
All right. So shooting. We are going to grenade with the crew into the thirster.
Mm-hmm. Three. Sounds good.
Cool. And then we're going to have the hammerhead shoot to the bloodthirster. He will overcharge and dump seeker missiles. Hazardous. He'll take 3.
Nice. He's having a wonderful time.
He is. Okay, number of shots. New dice.
5.
5. Yep. All right. 3's reroll all.
And then 5s.
These are 5s.
Yep.
5s.
3.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh yeah.
3.
So the 1 goes through. Take 3 down to 10.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The 2 seekers. Rolling. And 3s. 2. Now your demon saves.
Mm-hmm. I'll slow roll here. Good. Goes through. I'll eat that one. Sure. Okay.
2.
I knew that was going to happen, so I didn't reroll it. I was aware. I saw into the future.
All right. So we'll do this riptide into him.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Overcharging. It's good. 3s.
Are you doing Nova or no?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Figure this would be the time.
This would be the.
Yeah.
All right, so 1 lethal, and then.
Ooh. Okay. I guess. So explode. No.
Skyray will shoot everything in the Scarbrand.
Mm-hmm. Just reroll 1s here, right?
Yeah.
Good thing. Okay, just kidding. Goes through. Save it.
Cool. Stealth suits into Scarbrand.
Yep.
2 fusion blasters on 4s. 1 hit. No wound. And then the burst cannons. There's 4 of them now, so it's 16. Three.
Take one.
Okay. And then we'll do the other stealth suit fusion.
This is the lone guy. Into who, sorry?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one that can't see.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I think we said that.
Yep. All right, we'll do star size on the go, I guess.
Sure, sounds good. Burp. 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 My friends and I started playing a game called Rift Breaker, and you play like a robot. It's like a base building game, but you play this robot suit, and it looks like a Crisis battle suit, and you can equip like 2 miniguns, and then it operates like a Crisis battle suit too.
Oh yeah,
Just one.
Just one in that guy. Yeah,
he's good.
Cool.
So this about Ed Gein. I'm just fucking skidding people over here.
Bring it down and behind.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I should have sticky this. That's really dumb of me. But that's okay. I'll use the command point to pick up my guys here. I don't think I pick up Rodigus. Because he's just vibing. I could pick up Scarby. But he's like kind of having a good time right now. Yeah, I think it's just these guys. All right. Cool. Hit the button to me. Got behind enemy lines and bring it down. Sweet. Marked for death, recover. What are my marked for death targets? Oh, these guys are about to come right back where they were. God damn it.
All right. So, yeah, we'll do, I guess, the Hammerhead. Oh, he's at 6 wounds. We'll do the Sky Ray, the Riptide, and the Shaper.
Okay. Sky Ray, Riptide, Shaper. Okay, cool. I've got 1 CP. We've got recover. Do we go for big recover? Are we feeling it? Oh, and let's see. Let's decide on our extra target. Recruit our OC2. What the fuck? It's like a 4-inch charge. Oh, I should have swapped Bellicor over, actually. I totally forgot to declare it, though. Let's do... So I'll get my 3. These are done. Recover marked. I will mark the Hamburglar head, I guess. Sure. Yeah, that seems fine. All right. Guess it is easier for Bellicor to get there than it is for Roddy. All right. So Guo is I really want to charge, but I need points. So the Guo is just gonna wander over towards these guys. Can get it to basically just a 3, and if that guy accidentally dies. The Bellicor will go this way. Let's see where Scarbrand's at. I'm gonna your token back. It's for you. This is on you. This is on you. If Scarbrand goes 2, 4, 6, 10. Is there a universe where I can touch those guys? Try that one more time. If I go 1, it'd be cool if there's like a step tool where I just like go in increments or something. If it just like moved me in 1 inch at a time and then snapped me to 1 inch. 4, 5, and 5. I can't see where the line is anymore. Let's get this area now thing out of here. We don't need that. 5 to there, and we do a spin. 12. Can I see that guy? I think so. Is that good? 12 and line of sight on this dude?
Sure.
Okay, sweet. So we'll do that, and then I guess we'll go back here, but it's not very exciting. That frees up Rodigus to do whatever he wants. I think he will go here and just tow that objective, and then we bring in the friendos. I'm going to put my Piper here, I think. And then my Plague Bears here, I think. 9 inches away. 9 inches away. Something like this.
Cool.
They're not going to do anything. They're just going to vibe. They're just here for the vibes, man. Okay. All right. Just toughness debuff these guys because it makes me feel better. I'll shoot them with the grid unclean one. Whoosh. That's 8. On 3s now because I give you -1 toughness. 5 AP to ignore cover. Onto the Starsight team. Kills the wounded guy. Neat. Scarbrand will flamethrower here. Whoosh. 5 on 2s. 5 AP1 ignore cover. I think it just kills 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Bellicor will shoot them, overcharging.
Cool. Stealth.
Yep. Lost B1. 2s. 2s? What's your toughness? 3. Yeah.
3.
8 AP3 ignore cover.
Cool.
Good job, team. Do I explode? No. The opposite. Shot. I'm going to recover.
Okay.
And then go charges. Important one is Bellicor into the Hammer head. What a Chad. Give me that objective. That's mine. You can't have that. We'll go here, I guess. Scarbrand will go into the stealth suit site, I guess. For all the good it's gonna do me. 7 will do. You have like 8 OC here, right?
4, 3. 1, 2,
Plus
3,
these guys,
4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not including these guys, it's 8, right?
7.
7. Okay, but I think I want to get 6 on this dude, so I will go in. And if you draw Overforce, then like it do be like that sometimes. Actually, I'll just toe off the objective and then I'll consolidate on if I kill you. That's what we'll do.
Sure.
And then go over here. Well, I'm gonna reroll that, I guess. Awkward. Shouldn't have killed that guy. What are you thinking, Green and Clean One? No, Chad. He's there. Can be over here. This can be over here. All right. Fighting. Order doesn't make a huge difference. So I guess here's a Grid and Clean One into your guy. Big sword. Boop. 2 lethal. These 1 on 2s. 4 AP 2. And then knifey if it matters. Oh geez. Okay, it does matter. 2 more AP 2. He's gonna live. Can't kill him. Take 2 damage, I guess. Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. And then the Scarbrand will sweep. So it's 17. 2s. 17. Scarbrand. 2s. 12 AP2 into the stealth suits. Goodbye, stealth suits. 2 damage each.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll just go. I guess I could have put myself where I could engage that guy, but I didn't do that, so we're gonna cup it. I'll just go within 6 of that guy. And then Bellicor into this Hambler head. Don't fail me, Bellicor. I need you. Miss. Yeah, those are all AP 4 for a bunch of damage.
Cool.
Or devastating. Blow up. Do it. For the meme. Oh.
Nah.
Alright, so we'll take that. And then that's my turn. I guess hit me with this Star Scythe.
Reroll hits on belly.
Sure.
Star Scythe. Yeah. 1. No.
Sweet. Alrighty. That is my whole turn. So I won't get big mark for death. I'll get small, but I will get big recover assets for 5. And so that is that. So
Okay.
over to you. Start of your turn. I'm gonna pay to objective secure this with the Eroticus.
Cool. So I'll get a 3. Purchase that one objective.
Yep.
And then draw my point cards. Sabo and Locust.
Sick.
Okay.
Good stuff. Strong. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while you're doing movement stuff. I have no CP, so I don't have any reactions or anything.
Sure.
1 moment's chance. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh. Battle shock on the stealth. I'm streaming this, right? Or he's streaming this. Right, so I'm just gonna roll it. Stealth battle shock -1. They're fine. Okay. And then crisis suit. Is also fine.
I'm back.
Cool. I assumed you're still streaming.
Yeah.
Some battle shocks. So past the battle shocks on the stealth suits and the crisis team.
Sweet.
Just made this guy normal move here. This guy moved up here. That's basically it.
Cool. Sounds good.
Cool. All right. So let's go into shooting.
Shooting phase.
The stealth suits go here.
Do.
And go there. All right. Skyray is going to shoot at the Guo.
Oh, I'm going to say officially that I'm going to put Bellicor into reroll mode, which I showed it yesterday, last turn, but I didn't. Cool. Yep.
3's rolling all.
Neat.
Okay. And then 3's.
This isn't Ed.
The Guo.
Yep.
Yeah, Ed.
2.
3.
3. What's the third one from? Sorry. Oh, it's just 2 4s. Sorry.
Yeah.
2 go through.
Cool. Take 10 total.
I'll take 6.
Okay. And the smart missiles. Rolling all. Okay. And then 6's 1 reroll. 3, maybe nothing.
Mm-hmm. 1.
Mr. Riptide overcharging.
Mm-hmm.
Hazardous.
Loves it.
It's fine. 3's. Rolling. And 5's. Rolling 1's.
Just 1.
1.
Into the box, please. He's good.
Cool. This pods. Okay. 2.
Don't flub out. Take 1.
Smart missiles. 1.
Take 1.
I think that's it.
Okie dokie.
I'll ditch both.
Cool. So I will get.
Oh, actually, I'm going to shoot this stuff.
Oh, yeah, the fusion.
Yeah, the fusion. 4 and a Scarbrand. Hits.
Ooh.
Wounds and a Scarbrand.
Ah! He's okay.
You're fine. Okay.
Sweet. Yeah, no stuff to do end of turn. I'm just going to auto pass the Granically Done regardless, so I don't lose the objective accidentally. Establish Locust, Display of Might. Those are both pretty good, it seems. Ed will heal because of the auto pass for 1 wound. He vibes, I guess. This is locked, so Rodigus is going to come hang out with this guy. These guys are going to move this way and establish. Scarbrand is just going to come hang out with, that should be me, with the Riptide battle suits. And Bellicor, I guess, is on Warshaper duty. Excuse me, dice. You will go. I guess I could just go here, and then if my gun doesn't do it, then we'll see. All right. Yeah. We'll do. Oh, here's a Biopiper. He's gonna come hang out with you. He's gonna get you. Look out. I'll toughness debuff this guy in case it matters. Scarbrand will shoot this stealth suit again. Whoosh. Whoosh. 8 AP 1. Ignore cover. We got him.
Good.
Bellicor into the Warshaper with overcharge. Trees because he's stealth. Rollins. I assume 2s. On strength 6. Toughness 3 on this guy too. Yeah. So 9 AP3 ignore cover. I think he's dead.
Not that matters, but there's the reroll hits there, and then what?
9 saves on the Warshaper, AP3 ignore cover.
He's dead.
Cool. Rodigus into the Skyray. I don't wait. What am I doing? That's a melee profile. Let's actually roll correctly. 10. What a time. 5s. 1 dev, 1 save AP 2 onto the gunship. So 2 total damage.
Okay.
And then that's every gun because we didn't move this guy, so we can't see anything. Let's charge. Easy stuff first is Rodigus into the Skyray. He has done it. Oh my god, he did it. Oh my god. Scarbrand into the Riptide. 1, 2. He has done it. The Sloppity Bile Piper into the Star Scythe battlesuit. 6, I think. Is it? I'll give myself an aura. Oh, look at that. What a Chad. Absolute Chad move right there, little guy. And then, can I get through here? I guess we'll try that charge, but it's probably really long.
Okay.
7 probably won't do it, but it's worth looking at. We go 5. No, there's no way. It needs always like an 8 or a 9 at least. Okay. Yeah, we'll hit you with sticks and things, I guess. At the start of the phase, a battle shock check on this guy, please, from the Bile Piper. Uh-oh. 2 mortal wounds from the shadow. And then we'll do I guess Rodigus into the Skyray. Order doesn't matter hugely here. He'll give his damage buff against you. And he'll roll a bunch of attacks and see what we get. Bunk. Bunk. Just 3 AP3. Oh, well, there you go. 12 damage.
Okay.
Nice. Take 5.
Take 3 Rodigus.
Oh, it's not D6? It's not.
Riptides are only D6.
Oh, because I got the big reactor. I see. Okay. I take all 3. 2, 3. The Scarbrand. Big swings for 9. What can we do? Roll 5 ones. 6 ones to hit. That's fair enough. That is 4 on your infall. You're good. There you go.
Cool.
And then the Bile Piper will come touch you. Bloop. And he will hit you 4 times with lethal hits. 4 times on 3s. And I think he actually wins you on 3s here, awkwardly, because he is strength 5 and you're -1 toughness. 1 wound on your armor save, no AP. Get him, boss.
Yep.
Aw, that would have been funny. Hit him back.
Okay. Nope.
All right. And Riptide, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Let's
Wow.
go. Yeah, okay. Cool. I will display for 4. And I will establish. Oh, what was my primary? I held this, and I held this. So I got the 13.
Cool.
And then I will get 4 for establish. Beep boop. And then pass it over.
Alrighty. Let's see here. There's
Display and mark.
We'll pitch display for CP.
Yeah. Marked, I guess, is here. Yeah, it's like really awkward. It has to be Rodriguez for sure. Scarbrand for sure. And I guess the Plague Bearers? Yeah.
Okay. Gamma will be the ghoul.
Yep. Makes sense.
Okay.
Need Battle Shock here, I guess.
Yeah.
What's your leadership? 7?
Any minuses?
Yeah, -1 because you're in Shadow.
Okay.
So Shadow eats them.
He fails.
Cool. Good job, Bile Paper.
All right. Well, let's just go this way.
Yeah. See if we can kill that guy.
Mm-hmm. Overcharge him.
Ouch.
3. All right. 4s.
Mm-hmm.
We're rolling.
Nice.
And 5s.
1.
1.
I will command C, reroll it. It goes through. Do I die? Survey says yes. I explode? No.
All right. I'll get small marked.
Yep.
For Gamma. Tons. Let's see, there it is. Okay.
Okay. And then I'll get let's see. Well, I can't pick up because I paid my CP. I'll just hit the button to me.
Cool.
Yeah. So O-Force cleanse. O-Force is awkward. I guess I'll redraw it. Fuck it.
Cool.
Assassination. Oh, so that scores automatically. So basically all I have to do is nothing because I'll score cleanse for 5 and I'll score assassination for 5 and I'll score 15.
Cool.
And I think that's the score.
That is the score. All right, man.
Cool.
Well, thank you for the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Bellicor's. I think you maybe overvalued Bellicor. Because like
Maybe.
I was a little worried because if you jail me with the Pathfinders and then you just stay at 18 of the front guys, then I can kill the Pathfinders, but I can't kill the stuff behind them. And then you just get to like get a free turn. But if I just get to go over the Pathfinders, then it's like I'm just vibing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, not taking very much damage in the early game. Like the Seeker's was like big, and then the turn that like my go turn, both Bloodthirsters picking up a Riptide each was like, huh. I just like hit and wound a bunch of times, and then you didn't like spike saves. I was like, okay, your saves got really good on round 5, like 4, which when it didn't matter. Which was like,
yeah.
All
right. Well, let's see. You cool with reporting this one?
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for the game, dude.
Well, good game. Yeah. See ya.
Cheers.
Bye.
Okay. Well, there you go, chits. Yeah, the jail is not great on me for sure. And then the Riptides are really awkward because outside of the Lord of Change activation, their profile's not very good into me. They just went on 5s and like high AP doesn't matter. Like the Devastating's really good, but it is what it is. So my opponent actually loses 10 points because of scheduling stuff, so that ends up being a 19-1. Yep. Big money, chant. Cool. All right. And that wins us the round. Just like we drew it up. Good stuff, chat. Super money. Super big money. Hell yeah. All right. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I think I'd be curious to see how this matchup does in the new version, in the new meta, for sure. Because I can't play as like Cavalier with Ed because he's like, like 30% easier to kill. Which is fair. He did die kind of like a chump in this game. The Skyray shot just being like, I don't know. Or the first Riptide was just like, here's 10 damage. I was like, all right. But it was a good showing for him. I guess it's appropriate that one of the hardest models in the game to kill and his last outing ever died. Kind of like a chump. Kind of like an idiot. Yeah. Just like I meant. Yeah, no, it was funny. I was joking with my opponent because I put myself up a bunch of times. Basically, as soon as I could dodge, I think the WTC terrain sets came out of the pairings early, if I remember correctly, the way the process went, because I did pairings for this round, by the way. And as soon as the WTC terrain, if I can either defend and then choose non-WTC, or I can attack when WTC is not on the table, and WTC pulled out of the process early. So I think I attacked like every time, and they refused me like every time. I was like, what the fuck? I think I didn't attack into Eldar because that's like a nightmare matchup, and then I think I attacked into most of the other ones. And they just refused me, and then because we had like orange-ish matchups into Tau on every one of them, we ended up, what's the word? We ended up having to refuse Tau into most of the matchups they gave us. And as it was going through, I'm just like looking at the matrix and I was like, it's just going to be me into Tau. It's like, that's the only way this shakes out, because like literally no one on any of the other teams wants to play into either of those matchups. That's like, it's just gonna happen. This is as soon we were like pairing, like we were like basically like the second or like third table in maybe, and I was like, I know it's gonna be me and Tao. There's no other way that this goes, for sure. Nerf Demons when? Well, they nerfed the guy who's the most problematic part in this matchup, which is Ed. They nerfed him, so I do think that this matchup gets harder because the Lords of Change are actually like not good into Tau, sort of generically, right? Like they're good into the tanks, I think. The profile change into the tanks is really strong because they're good for like 8 damage into them. Like basically without any buffs, and then as soon as you buff them, there's a pretty reasonable chance they just like straight up kill a Hammerhead. But you have to get them there, and Riptides shoot the fuck out of them, and Skyrays get hit rerolls, and like it's all terrible. But this fucking guy is basically invincible, and he's no longer invincible, so that's much better. When change host? Next week maybe. Somebody can give subs and I'll play it. Or I'll play it. I don't think I'm gonna play it today, but I'll play it tomorrow if somebody gifts me. Otherwise, it's whenever I feel like it. Best Guo. Yeah, good outing for the Guo. It is going to be much different not being able to just put a model in front of my opponent and make them like assume that they have to wildly overcommit to kill it. It basically changes the whole faction. It's weird that one pip on one stat can basically change the whole faction. But if you watched my game against Zombie Ninja yesterday, oh my god, does that change make a difference? Ed took like I was gonna say he took 50% more damage, but like literally that's the math, right? I guess it's that's not quite the math, is it? No, it's like 30% more damage, right? He should take, and I spiked 4s when 4s weren't necessary in that case. It's like when Necrons lost the 4+ Catan. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like basically the same idea. So, but I think it's positive. The games, every time Ed is uninteractable for your opponent, it doesn't feel like it's a real game, right? It's like it feels like such a 10th edition moment when you just put this model in front of your opponent and you just say like, you cannot kill him. There's no combination of attacks in your army that efficiently removes this model from the table, so I'm just going to put him in front of you. And that's not really, that's bad game design, like just in general. So I'm not upset about it, to be honest. I think he was like such a stupid meme that I'm kind of glad it's gone. I won't do that. Like, I don't get the free win like I did at Nova, where my opponent's entire army activates into him, does 8 damage, and then he loses on the spot, which is positive. Less games should be like that. I'm kind of want to make a video, and I might do it this week, but talking about, I think there's like some interesting stuff we can glean from this last data slate, because it looks like a lot of the stuff that we're at the stage of the game. This happened in 9th edition and 8th edition as well, where a lot of the decisions that they make can point towards their design ethos for the future edition. And a lot of the stuff they're doing is like removing random damage values, right? The Lord of Change. And they're toning down Feel No Pains, right? Which they did in a couple different ways, right? The Brandon Cleveland's the best example, because he used to broadcast to Feel No Pain, right? And then earlier this year, they nerfed it so he didn't do that, and he gave the Toughness Aura instead. And I think those are very positive changes. Less random damage, less random weird fucking janky Feel No Pains is probably better for things overall. Like less ways for like, you never want no variance, but you want less spiky variance is the resolution. Yeah, World Eaters and Blast Templars both lost theirs. Yeah, absolutely. They should do the same thing to Wardens. The problem with Wardens is like their Feel No Pain's not even that good. Maybe it's just like I play Combined Arms army so often, but it's like you just have to tee up a melee and a ranged threat, and then Wardens just fall apart because they're just like a bad Victrix Honor Guard, right? They're a Victrix Honor Guard, but their defensive ability, their -1 to wound, doesn't work all the time. It's like, I don't know. It's just weird. Less true line of sight, and the game would be almost perfect. I don't know. There's still some problems, I think. I mean, we could almost, like, we can get to the point where, like, we can always find a new thing to complain about. That we're gamers. That's what we do. I'm a gamer. I always find a thing to complain about my favorite game. I'd like to tone down the core strats a little bit. I wouldn't be super upset if like Heroic Intervention should probably go back to 2. Oh, actually, I mean, Heroic Intervention isn't even the worst problem. The issue is the charge rules. Just fucking replace the charge rules with anything else. That's the biggest issue. Once True Line of Sight gets axed, the charge rules are the next biggest problem. And I think if True Line of Sight moves to a state where melee is like more viable, because right now the true line of sight rules are actually they're very, because like line of sight is 100% basically just buffs for ranged things. If you change the line of sight rules so that line of sight is harder to draw, then obviously it buffs melee armies, and I think it becomes very apparent that the charge rules are fucked. Where it's like I rolled too high on my charge roll and I lost the game on the spot. That's bullshit. That should never happen. You should never be like removing agency from the player who's playing the more difficult mechanic to get value out of. That's stupid. And so I think those like dramatically need a rewrite for sure. And then I think the next thing would be probably core stratagem balance. I like what Rapid Ingress has done to the game, where it makes like melee reserve units actually functional. Whereas in 9th edition, if you were a reserve unit, you had a gun and you shot, like you had a 12-inch range gun basically, or you didn't show up. And I would like to see that. And I like what they've done with it in 10th edition, but I do wonder if it should impose additional restrictions on the unit setting up. Because I think in some cases it's too strong. Like being able to 12-inch screen it maybe instead of 9 or something would be nice. And then also like obviously like smoke screen, tank shock, and grenade need to get either removed or made universal. The keyword restriction on them is incredibly stupid. It's a massive balance lever that they have only applied as a lord thing, which is so stupid. It's incredibly dumb. There's some lore based mechanics which I think are fun, like things being anti-demon or whatever, and it gives you like +1 to wound against demons or something. Like, okay, sure. But stuff like that where it's usable in literally every matchup, there's like literally no variance and it's available to just to that faction is a little bit silly. It should either be available to everyone or it should be it shouldn't be in the game. Remove Deathshot Terminator 6-inch deep strike charge. I think 6-inch deep strike charges are. I mean, I'm biased. Like, oh man, a guy who plays Demonic Incursion thinks 6-inch deep strike charges are fine, but I think it's okay. I don't know. People get scared of Doom Bolt. Space Marine Captain uses for grenade for free every turn. Yeah, it's so dumb, bro. The 6 inches easy. Well, it's not easily avoidable for everyone, right? Like that's the problem is that like you have to build your army around avoiding the 6-inch, and then it's fine. Like if you play around it, but the place where I like the 6-inch deep strike is off like, and Industrial Terminators do this to some extent where it requires setup to do it. I do think the Demonic Incursion one is maybe a little too easy to unlock. The fact that they have it for a strat and it's not just off of their other guys is a little silly. You don't even use it that often because you just deep strike off the regular guys, but it's like pretty wild that they just have it like anywhere on the table with no restrictions. But what was I going to say? Oh, the one that I think is like, has a lot of counterplay is like the Hallowed Beacon one from Warpaint Task Force. Because that way you play that one and you're like, oh, they have a 6-inch deep strike, great. And then you play it and you're like, oh, it's really hard to get off like in a way that's relevant. And then it's like if I fail this, I'm paying a CP to get there. I need a second unit to set up the ability, and then also I probably need to bank a CP to reroll. Whereas like the factions that do it for free are just like, oh, I gotta get it. But I don't know. I think the Death Shroud Terminator one, now that they've been nerfed 100 times, is fun because it does require setup, and the unit is honestly kind of mediocre. I'm on a level chat. I don't know if they're that great. Not gonna deep strike a 450. Yeah, like almost every time in fairness, I've played the matchup with this army like millions of times. But almost every time I've played it, I get them to deep strike onto a Bloodthirster or onto a Lord of Change, and then I basically I have all the Guos, right? They fight in the middle, and then I have like these guys are killing his stuff in the corners. And then he has to respond to that, so he drops DSTs and kills them, and then everything else just fucking leaves. Like I've played the matchup where that exactly happens like 3 or 4 times, and then everyone else just walks away. And if your base movement characteristic is higher than the Death Shroud Terminators, then they're just stuck. And suddenly you can strand like I had it at one point where my opponent had to drop Mortarion to get the Contagion aura off, then drop the DST unit. But one DST unit wasn't going to cut it, so he had to drop 2. So he dropped like literally 800 points of his army, killed 1 model, and then the rest of my army left. And if he doesn't drop the 2, he doesn't kill the Lord. It was the Lord of Change he was trying to kill, who was like killing his blood drones. Oh man, that's a profile matchup that just got really good, by the way. They used to be like coin flippy to kill a blow drone, and if you smoked, they wouldn't do it. And now it's like they just do it every time. That's fucking wild. I didn't even think about that. But if he drops 1 DST unit, he doesn't kill the Lord of Change, and the Lord of Change has a chance to kill the DST unit and then just move on, right? In shooting and then just leave. If he drops 2 DST units, he's overcommitting, right? And he's put in way more than this guy's worth. And so and then also you need a setup unit, and he was too far away to get it with something cheap, so he had to send something big. So he either lets this guy kill his army, right? And doesn't really have a good recourse, or he wildly overcommits, or and lets me just leave. And it's like, well, that's fine. I'll just go do somewhere else. Constantly losing to DSTs is a skill issue. Well, it's also a matchup, I think. There's some profiles where DSTs are just like, I will kill you. Are you mass medium infantry? You're fucking dead. I'm gonna kill so many of you, and you can't escape. Like that's very valid. But the other problem too is that like the Death Shot Terminators, and I've noticed this with Death Guard so often. Like it's kind of rare for Demonic Incursion to doom drop, like straight up everyone in, right? It's very rare where DI drops like 4 units and then charges with all of them, but DSTs often drop 3 at the same time. And if you're playing Taliban, it might be 4 or 5 units coming in at the same time. And the problem is if you 6-inch all that stuff at the same time, you're going to fail like half of those charges and you have no fixing besides one command reroll. And so a lot of times what happens is you're like, here's all my DSTs, I'm going to drop them all. And then 2 of them fail their charges just because it's random, right? It's like a fucking 25%, 30% chance that you just don't get in. And then the unit just doesn't do anything and dies. And you're like, great. It was for the reason that I think the problem with DSTs, unironically, is I actually think Death Shot Terminators themselves are totally fine. The problem is the Lord of Contagion. And I think that they put the points changes in the wrong spot. I actually think Death Shot Terminators should be cheaper than they are. And I think the Lord of Contagion should be 10 or 20 points more expensive. Because his profile is fucking nuts. He has like 3 leadership abilities and respawns and has like one of the best melee profiles for an infantry character in the game. That's crazy. Why does he have all that stuff? But he's attaching to he's like the only reason he's good is because he's being delivered by a unit that by itself is mediocre. Like if you just play the Death Shot Terminators by themselves, you're like, oh, these guys are whatever, I guess. But you play the Lord of Contagion with them and they're like, whoa, they hit like God. But for some reason they're the more expensive component. Okay. Weird. I don't know. My thoughts on Death Guard. Yeah, y'all get those for free today. Just played against them once. What happened was you're playing new Knights detachment. They pointed a knight, got 6-inch deep strike, wrecked the knight. Yeah, with Mortarian's Hammer. Yeah, they can do that. Mortarian's Hammer, it is a bit weird. Like it's a little weird because to some extent, their capacity to do that is random because it depends on whether they go first or second. If they go first, it's very good because they can start a battle round, contage you, and they have full control over what hits you. If they go second, it's weird because they have to pre-declare what they're 6-inch deep striking on, and then you just hide that unit. You just don't go in with it, and then they're like, "Well, it sucks. Now I can't do anything." But realistically, right? Let's say you're playing the armature detachment. If your lead armatures, let's assume in this situation, we're not being killed by heavy blight launchers, right? We're at a position where if the heavy blight launcher is exposed, you kill them with the Crusader or whatever. You defender amp the front line, and then the Death Shot Terminators drop in, and there's a very reasonable chance that they do not kill the armature on the charge, right? Because you literally cut their damage in half. And now they've put 270 plus points, right? It's like, I think it's more than that now. I think the unit's like 140 and the character's like 120 or 130 or whatever. It's like 260, 270 points into 150 point armature and probably not even killed it, right? And even like, let's like, maybe whatever, you fall back and maybe you die, maybe you battle shock, I don't know. But then like you just pick up that unit with the Castigator and move on, right? Or you pick up the 3 guys and then you have to deal with the Lord of Contagion because he's cranked. So in that position, because you have access to -1 damage, you can really like, you can make it so that they like have to wildly undertrade. But you have to be in a position where like you can screen a lot of your front line with the bondsman guys from the defender. Mortarian's Hammer went up 400. Well, only the build that takes all the artillery. You could play different Mortarian's Hammer. Like you're not required to play like triple blow drone, triple plague burst crawler, like the version that was like toxic for a million years. You could just be playing a different version that like only takes MBAs and doesn't take the indirect fire and like takes plague marines or something. It's not like getting ranged contagion is bad. That's the only good build. I mean, it's fine. If your whole deal is you just want to deliver Death Row Terminators, it's probably one of the better ones. All right, chat. Well, this has been fun. Thanks everybody for coming and watching. We got a bunch of people in chat. I'm a little tired. Still getting over my cold. So I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna start working on the Best Armies video. I think I'm gonna go and I'm gonna uncover some secrets. I'm gonna find the events that are using the new data slate. Because I'm sure there are some. And we'll do some best armies based on those. Talk about that. Wait. What am I waiting for, chat? Do I have my chat up on this thing? I guess I don't. Also, my color grading on my two cameras is like way different. I don't really know why. This camera looks much better. This is my little tiny. This camera is my little tiny webcam, my 4K webcam, and this one is a big hefty like 4K optical zoom camera. And this one looks worse, and I don't know why. It's like so much grainier. I wonder if it's just the light. I wonder if it just has worse light correction. I have to do some playing around with it. Because I think I like this one for recording better, but it definitely doesn't seem like it corrects for low light quite as well. Yeah, that's weird. Will a simulation swarm win a GT? Can we dream? Which one looks bad? All right. So let's say we'll do this like it's a what's the word? Like it's a optometrist test. This is 1. This is 2. 1, 2. Yeah, 1 is better. I agree. I bet it's because of the light. But I did record one with like all my lights on, and it did come out kind of bad, and I wonder why. That's weird. I recorded a couple of videos on this one where I thought they came out really good, but then maybe they didn't. It wouldn't be the end of the world if I decided to like put this one back into my stream setup. I probably have to pack it up for team events anyway, because I think I want extra cameras to point at tables. Anyway, folks. Does it have drivers updated? I think so. I don't know. That's a great question. The companies that make these are they're like kind of I don't know. They're kind of like old school almost. Like a lot of it's like really low tech, which is weird, right? Because it's like a really high tech camera. But it's not like user friendly, so they don't do automatic updates a lot. So it might be that it just like has old software on it or something, or firmware on it. I don't know. That's seizure inducing. Sorry, chat. All right, folks, let's go rating. Actually, let me fix this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Go here. Apparently, this doesn't show my chat. Let's put my chat on this camera here. There we go. Does this have alert box and stuff too? Oh, it doesn't. What have I done? Prime Nerf, thank you for the follow. Okay, there we go. That's much. Oh, now there's 2. What have I done? Why are there 2 of them? Oh, I just duplicated it by accident. Much better. We did it. Prime nerf. Stay away from Thousand Suns. Yeah. They've already been nerfed enough. How could they even possibly be nerfed anymore is the real question. All right. Let's find somebody to raid. It looks like Tea and Crumpet is playing a game. Drukari versus Tyranids on UKTC terrain, which is cool. Oh, did we do a prediction? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to do a prediction, chat. I'm sorry. That's okay. All right. Good night, everyone. I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow on Monday Mayhem for sure. I think we're gonna do RTTs that use the new slate for sure. And then Tuesday, I think we're probably gonna do a Grotsmith detachment tier list. I plan to do some of that stuff this week, but I was fucking sick as a dog. It was so bad. But I'm back now. So this coming week, we're going to have lots of streaming going on. It's going to be great. So yeah, I'll see you all then. Thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, cheers everyone.